SXSWXR 2025.
SXSWXR 2025 AI Augmented reality 3D is spatial capturing SXSWXR 2025 AI Augmented reality 3D is spatial capturing
Want more fans to discover your music in the real world? With augmented reality, you can place your songs in geolocked locations, turning any city, venue, or street into your personal stage. Fans can stumble upon your tracks while exploring, creating unforgettable moments tied to your sound. Drop a new single near your favorite venue, launch an album in hidden spots around town, or reward listeners with exclusive content when they find your music. Your music isn't just online anymore, it's part of the world around us. Start making your mark in AR today.
CannaBama's boom, 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 boom. Rolling through Mardi Gras, boom, boom, boom. Pop-up vibes, the party strong. Join us in Mobile, get your boom, boom on. Join us in Mobile, get your boom, boom on.
Check it out. Now we're here live. Now we are live. Now you can hear me. This is gonna get good. So this is where it's gonna get fun. Welcome to the SupAR SatARday show, and we're so glad you're here. This is the Super Saturday. I was just saying things, a whole lot of things about the Boom Boom Room and South by Southwest and what we're going to be diving into today, and how we're not opening up the Spaces room. We're just gonna be doing just the live stream, just like we're doing right now. And so we're not doing the Spaces. And we're not going to be on Metaverse Radio today. The reason we're not on Metaverse Radio is the device that we use to go onto Metaverse Radio came to its last leg, we see, or as we believe, and that'll happen this morning. So we're not going to be streaming there today. We're hoping to be back up by Winning Wednesday. We apologize to everyone that's used to tuning in through Metaverse Radio. Won't be there today. Disclaimer stays the same, not just because it's just Metaverse Radio, but just because it's good, healthy habits. Do your own research, right? Anything you hear is probably okay. Personal advice. The people here probably have something invested, or there's some sort of something going on, right? So anything you hear here or on any of these shows, go do your own research and then come back. Let us know what you found. We would love to know on any of the topics that we discussed, whether it's AR, XR, AI, or as you can see behind me, some of the things that our sponsors and partners coming in South by, we're going to dive deeper into here in just a moment. Speaking of, super shout out to Special K. Also or before we get there, you saw the video for the Boom Boom Room. Shout out to CannaBama supporting the show, giving us a way to broadcast and keep this thing living and growing. Descheduling cannabis. I'm wearing this for a few different reasons today. One is because it's the topic of the town in the state of Texas and the state of Alabama. There's a lot of different bills being up for things right now. And so just standing up for that. CannaBama, Jennifer Boozer was just in Alabama standing up for the Alabama cannabis industry and everything and moving those things there. So strong shout out to everybody over there. Also, great, big, as you can see, it still says UEP, right? And they've been making huge moves over there, pushing and striving up on the legislative level and federal level for a long time as well. So, but we're going to move into, what does this have to do with South by, man? What does this have to do with South by? Well, let me tell you, it's not just South by. There's so much, right? But Special K Glass is on the road right now. They have been moving through, going to Colorado, Vegas, other places. But they're going to be bringing products similar to this down to South by Southwest, either as auction items. We might have some giveaways. It just depends. If you want to see us, if you meet us in person right there, right, you could get a clean piece of thing like this, right? Look at that. Look at that. So all this is custom made. I say custom made. I mean, it's all handmade. It's all handmade, not machine made. But Chris is on the road. Him and Gavin have been traveling through. They got some good stories. You should check them out. Go see what they're already doing. They're doing live auctions right now. But there's a discount code. You can use 420 for 20, 420 for 20, 420 for 20% off right now. That's all the time. That's live anytime. Go check that out if you want to get your own piece now. There's going to be BI pieces coming. Meet Chris down at South and Austin at South by Southwest. We'll be over there at Lazy Days and some other spots March 11th, and really it's going to be exciting. So meet us out there. We'll be live, augmented reality, extended reality, all those kinds of fun things. Lifted Lollies has also sent us some things, some giveaways. They want to they want people to taste them, right? Now, personally, I've tried them also, or I've tried these so far. Okay, so I've tried this over here is the watermelon. I've tried the grape, and I've tried the green apple. Now, my personal favorite so far, as flavor wise goes, this green apple hit. Like it is a good mix, and I might eat one of these during the show. I don't know, maybe because they're stinging delicious. Now, one of the cool things about this, you'll see this plus DG, which means dispensary grade. So it's all quality products. Okay, it's all going to be natural products, and to where it could go into these can, so that the legal medical dispensaries can distribute these as well. They are all marked for individual resale. So in case you're interested, you can pick these boxes up online for about $55 each. Just a box like this, so you get 25 suckers. It's $55. Pretty nice deal. Pretty nice deal right there. If you're a distributor, anything like that, you should also set them up. So Special K gonna be in town with us at South by Southwest. Watch out for that. Lifted Lollies gonna be at South by Southwest with us. Look out for that as well. If you're coming into South by Southwest, right? You're coming into Austin, you want to come into Austin, you don't really have a place to stay, don't worry. Don't you worry about it. Honeycomb, Hydro, and some others out there have been really putting in some work to make sure people have places and are taken care of. And they've been hustling. And when I say hustling, I mean the Honeycomb Hydro like hustles. Let me see if I can. Or let me go add the stage here. There we go. All right, so here we go. We got the THC Sleepover Texas Hemp Stock Camping Experience. So this is right now. This is about 15 miles outside of Austin, so not super far, just far enough away where it's still quiet, right? So you get the full camping experience. You don't have to be in the city, but still close enough, and it gets better because there's shuttles. Still close enough that you can get back and forth to do all the things you need to do. All right. So this right here, this is the like a campground. Okay, so from March 10th, March the 18th, you need a place to stay. You need somewhere to go. This is the Texas Music River Ranch. So if you want to look it up, you're like, where is this? Thing like that. Texas Music River Ranch. Just 15 miles from Austin. Shuttle service available. So the shuttle service available, I believe and it runs from Austin and San Marcos for your convenience, right? On-site amenities, enjoy access to showers, bathrooms, and open space for relaxation and community building. To stay with us at an affordable rate. So here you go. The 3-day camping packages. All right. So if you just want to come in town for a few days, car or tent camping, $50 for the spot. RV pass without hookup, $100. RV pass with electric, $150. You want the full hookup? That means you can flush your toilet. You can drain. Now you can flush your toilet and everything with the other ones. You have a little catch. You just got to drain it. But if you want to have you don't have to drain it. Your full hookup, everything, $200. There you go. So the 7-day camping packages are also here. Again, this is where look at that, $100 for 7 days on a car tent. You really can't beat that. Especially so if you've ever come in, like you really can't beat that. Look at that. So full hookup for the whole week, $400. That's a stinking that's a steal. Because you're not going to get that inside Austin anywhere for not for the week. If you want to upgrade, you want like a VIP glamping, more like prestige. You don't want to sleep in your car. You want the whole thing. You want the RV, you want the camper, all those kinds of things. That's available as well. Okay, now those prices vary, right, depending on what size camper or what size RV, everything like that. No, we'll pick it out for you. You don't have to worry about so much about that. We just need to know what the details are, and we'll upgrade you from there. And by we, I mean them. Haha, got that? It'd be like me saying when I say you can meet up with us over there. You can meet up with. I just dropped the lollipop. I guess this is the one I'll be eating during the show. This is what it said. So I'm gonna eat this one. It just dropped in the coffee. So I might say you can meet us, but like meaning the lilies or the lollies, right? The lifted lollies here at South by Southwest. That's cool, but I'm really meaning me, right? Or them, however you want to put it. Oh, that's delicious. All right, so you can right here, book your spot with us at the THC upgrade options, right? Book your THC. This is delicious. Book your THC sleepover experience right here. Contact us at info@texashempstock.com. And by us, them, not me. And then prepare for your adventure. Be ready for South by Southwest. I'm pretty excited about it. And let me show you. Let's see if I can pull this up. This is one of the reasons, just one of the reasons that I'm stinking excited about South by Southwest. Look at this can. Look at this stinking can. So this guy right here, human, or HGNFT, right there on X. Okay, this dude put together a an XR gallery. Okay, out on it's the Dork Leaf Gallery, and we'll go and click that link here in just a second. But put out this gallery out there on Spheroid Universe using the XR Hub app. Okay, and they made 9 pillars and they put it out. I've talked about this before. They put out the thing, hey, who wants to be a part of this? And then bam, next thing you know, there's like it's just taken up. It's just taken up altogether. So if you do click that link tree, it's gonna take you to this spot right here. Boom. Access the immersive viewing experience here. If you have not downloaded the app already, then you can. Right here, there's a couple links for you to do that. If you have already downloaded the app, you can click this link right here, and it'll go straight to it, and it'll open it up, and you can walk around. You're gonna walk around. So open it up in an area that you can move around in because there's stuff to see there. Oops, let me pull that back up. Present chat screen. Open this back up. I wasn't done talking about this. All right, so here you have this this right here, this is the can made by Tech Mental. Pretty stinking cool. You can definitely tell it's a Tech Mental can. And then over here, this one right here, Honeycomb Hydro, Honeycomb Empire, whatever you want to call them, Mile Camp, whatever you want to call them, the Hustler. Uh, here's his spot right here. So he went and 3D scanned. Some of y'all might remember here on Wonderland back November when we officially launched, right? Man, look at that though. Look at that. So some of the things that Michael Camp did during the launch was he went in and scanned Deep Ellum and Dallas, and got some of the murals and just some of that were like that real raw art. Um, and captured all of that, right? And then he took those scans and he put them together, as you can see here, and as a highlight. And so this piece right here is called Impact, is what he's named it, because that's exactly what happened in Deep Elm when he was walking around scanning these artists and meeting these venue owners and connecting with the local community and really the culture throughout the whole and captivating that. As you can see here, this person's kind of squatted here in the video. Oops, y'all can't see the video. Let me go back over here. Let's go. I just say now you can see the video. All right, so as you can see here in the video, or you'll see here in just a moment, there's RBC right there. There's Cutter right there, him and the whole squad right there. But that right there, this person right here squatting doing this spray paint thing, that is Detox. That's Jared. Him and his brother Isaac are very well known around the area. They've been very active. They've got well over between the two of them. I'm sure they've got 100,000+ hours of artistry. But they've been doing murals all over the Dallas area for a while, as well as other spots. But here you can see Honeycomb was able to capture him live in the process, put this together. This piece is called Impact. You can go check it out in the Door Police Gallery right there. Go follow HGNFT, and you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to see all that and more right there. There's also Era X Labs, LM Designs is in there. They're already placed inside, so really cool to see. Some of the things about this as well. So you'll see politics, you'll see Mezbel inside this scan here. There's so much to see. So really excited about all that's coming up at and throughout Austin during South by Southwest. Right, this is going to be a good stinking time. Let me pull up. I want to show you, because while we're talking about these things and looking at it, let me show you what this kind of looks like here. Let's go. Present. Bum, ba, da, da. Now I'm going to pull this up here. So I'm actually going to pull up we're going to look at the Spheroid Universe tab here. Share. Boom. And add the stage. And what you'll see here, so this is inside of this. So when you're looking at the map of the world, when you go to place stuff in the world on Spheroid Universe, you can see things that other people have already placed out in the world. All right, you can look at the map. So here you can see this is the Dorkleys Gallery right here in the middle of the convention center of the Austin Convention Center. Let's zoom back down here. And here you can see there's the Tech Mental can right there. There is Ira Labs robot right there. Now that is part of her game. There, you can go into spatial, check all that out as well. Here you've got LM Designs right here. And then right here, you've got, this is that scanned area right here by Honeycomb Hydro, which again, so you can kind of get an idea of how big this spot actually is. So again, when you do go visit this spot and you open it remotely, I suggest being in an open area where you can walk around. That way you can actually see, what's what and where and all those fun things there, right? So that's going to be right there. That is the Austin Convention Center right there. Here is the Fairmont, where they will be having so much AR, XR, I believe. So the Fairmont's the place to be for XR this year, I believe. There's going to be XR, AR all over the place, to be very honest with you. But Fairmont right there, that's over. In fact, that's the southeast corner of the convention center. So this is the convention center. Here's the Fairmont. Lots of stuff going on. This is actually the front entrance on this side. This is not it. I mean, there's doors and windows and things here, but this is the where people actually get shuttled in and shuttled out right there. So in case you're interested, there's a couple of spots there for sale right at the entrance of that thing. Um, so that's the spheroid side. That is where, like I said, that's the Dorkleys. It's right in the middle of the convention center. Rumor has it there's going to be QR codes right, around all of that. So be on the lookout if you're coming in to South by. Let's talk parking for a minute while we've got this map open and you can kind of see some things. There are different areas to park, okay? And I suggest looking at, so if you're going to be coming in and out throughout the week, like let's say you are staying out at the Texas Music River Ranch, right? So you're out there, or Texas River Music Ranch, whatever the name of that place was, right? But out there in Weberville, you're staying out there at the campgrounds, and you're going to shuttle in. You're going to drive in. You're not going to shuttle. You're going to drive. Okay. As you can see, there's parking spots available in these areas, like right here, right in here. All of these, some of these are by day, some of them are by the hour. A lot of these inside the city are going to be by the hour. There are a couple, okay? There are a few in some of these other locations that you'll get for like by the day. And so if you're not, like, here's the Paramount Theater, all right? So you're still within all of this, right? And where's it? There's 6th Street. So even in areas like this, okay, you can find, or down in this, along this road here, or back this way, right? You'll start to see some parking lots pop up in different spots. Some of those are around $30 a day. So depending on how far you want to walk, if you're carrying a lot of equipment and doing those things, you can also check at the hotels, and sometimes they'll have, like they'll have parking, but you got to check by the day and stuff like that. Usually I'm going to just, if you're going to be parking, budget in, okay, anywhere from $50 to $100 a day, just for parking, just because some of the places, depending on where you are, it may be, $40, $50 just for 4 hours or more. So just be alert of that. So if you're bringing product, if you're doing anything like that, you're looking for a place to park, I highly recommend start looking and searching around the areas. This up here, there are spots you're going to see, oh, well, there's free parking everywhere. Yeah, if you get there first. Okay, so good luck on that. And to be very real, a lot of this all up here is going to be locked. It'll be open, but it's not actually open. It's going to be taken over. You'll have DPS and a lot of law enforcement and all those things. We'll be utilizing this area for exactly that, storing vehicles and doing stuff. So got a lot of people coming in town. They got to store stuff somewhere. So this area here, this is the 6th Street. This is the active area. That's where a lot of things are happening. Side note, this is the last year, because they're going to be doing upgrades to the convention center starting right after this South by Southwest. So this is the last year that it will be in this convention center, because after this convention center is going to be completely remodeled. So there's a multi-billion-dollar upgrade coming to this spot right here. So 2026, 2027, 2028, I believe, and then maybe 2029 will be finished, but 2026, 2027, 2028, South by Southwest is going to be in a different location. And those are some of the things that people have been looking at and talking about. Now, the big concerts do happen over here in this park right here, but as you can see, they've been looking for a spot or a building that can be comparable to that. Even these huge theaters like this still don't take up the amount of conference space that this does. So it'll be fun. But this South by Southwest is going to be the last one that is like this. From here on out, it will be different. So just, that's kind of fun, exciting to me. Let's move over. I'm going to show you this. So that was Spheroid Universe. Now we're looking at Over the Reality. And I'm looking at Over the Reality because I'm specifically showing you this spot right here in front of the Austin city limits. So this is the music area. If anybody's ever heard of Austin city limits, if you haven't, I'm sorry, now you have. It's an amazing music venue. Has been host to many legendary up and coming or already famous artists at the time. This location specifically right here. Let's see if I can find this. Let's go. This spot right here. There's a Willie Nelson statue right here. This is also one of there's a great location right here, but it's right in front of the Austin City Limits, music venue. Again, Willie Nelson statue right there. Right now it is for sale for 5,000 OBR or $700, however you want to look at it. I think someone out there should pick it up today and then give us something to talk about while we're out there at South by Southwest. Be like, look at the activity and the action and the interest inside these locations out here in Austin. And let's get some eyes on some of this stuff. But yeah, so go ahead, pick that one up. It's only 5,000 OBR. Little shill, stainless shill. You should get it. I own it. Yeah, but I want you to own it. I want you to own that one. Okay, I do. I want you to own that one because I want more. I want to do other things. Honestly, I want to brag and I want to be able to show that like, yeah, it's not somebody else who did it like I did. I want to brag that like that this stuff is winning, right? That it's actually winning. It's winning. Let's brag and let's win. I know it's not Wednesday. This is Saturday, but we can still win. It's a SupAR SatARday. All right. So shameless plug. Go buy that one. It's only $700 right now. It's sitting right out front of. Now I would sell these over here, but I'm not going to. Haha. The that is the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue. Not going to sell that one. I did give all of these away some time ago, and I don't regret any of it. This one right here. Right, yeah, this is the one right here. This one is owned by Vanessa Pages, as we can see here. And let me show you this. So she's already decorated her spot. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at the butterflies. I still like I love this spot. It goes so well inside of this garden right here. You can go check it out. Their link for the Virtually Raw show, which was just last night. They went through. You should check out the highlights. Go see where they went and they get raw in the metaverse. They get virtually raw every Friday. Check it out. Follow them. Vanessa Pages, Digital Film, and you can find out more right here in AR. You might even start to watch their show right here. We don't know. We don't know. But that's right there. You got right across the street from there. All right, is I didn't pull up. Here we go. Maybe it's this one. Oops. No. I think I clicked off it. There we go. All right. But right here, I believe this is Alan Walker. There it is. So Alan Walker, oops, where'd it go? Now you can't see it. Let it go. Where'd Alan I was going to show you. Alan Walker makes some really cool stuff. He's been creating things at South by Southwest on Over the Reality and many other places for many years. It was I really wanted to see artists like Cyber Nerd Baby, Alan Walker, and some others really take off inside this space. I don't think they were just too early, but we would like to see them really take off. Look at the last price on that, 71 OBR. Do you know what 71 OBR was back in April of 2021? So this is 2022. So it wasn't quite $3 still, but oh wait, no, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was back in. So here's Alan Walker's spot. Now, as you can see, these have all I bought all these. I gave them to everybody so we could continue to do the South by Southwest stuff because and do all these things and grow together. Because this is Music Park, so it was kind of like, hey, let's do this thing that started back in 2021, moved into 2022, as you can see, and kept growing from there. But this right here, so as you can see, he's got some cool stuff in there. Really taps into the branding. I love them. If you're looking for stuff that you want your brand, right? You want your brand really expressed in the best kind of way. Alan Walker, like he'll nail it. Like just ask Dr. Pepper. Okay. But yeah, So Alan Walker right there. That's Over the Reality in Austin. There's going to be lots to see there. There's going to be lots to see on StreamYard Universe as well. Okay. Those are some of the places that people are already putting stuff out. I did mention Detox Art a couple minutes ago, or a little bit ago, when we were looking at this stuff over here. Boom. As we were looking at this stuff right here, right? And on talking about them, so they're actually, we're supposed to meet up with them, get some new scans and put some new stuff out there. Very excited about that, actually, because I like the what here. So I like what they did. And as I'm thinking about this, let me pull, oops, let me go, oop, AR history experience. So the Dallas Deep Ellum has now, they just released this, and I think it is amazing. I think they did an incredible job at this. But the arts and culture, City of Dallas Arts and Culture, along with some other groups, including some Black advocacy groups, which really spearheaded this thing. And that's one of the things that I like about this the most, is when they go through the Deep Ellum AR experience and introducing the Freedom Trail. And so immerse yourself into history using augmented reality. Deep Ellum through the lens of Black history. Enhanced learning with text-aligned lesson plans, perfect for classrooms and homeschoolers. Scavenger hunts available ages 12 and up. Not only will it take you through the town and activate and give you the historical information that you're looking for, right? But it's fun. Like, I mean, come on. So this just happened. It was part of the Black History Month, okay? But let's be very real. The best part about this is it's just all the time, right? There is no month. It's just all the time. So the app walks users through key moments and site-specific location in Dallas's history, beginning in the 1860s through present day, educating residents about the impact of slavery, the significance of Juneteenth, and its effects on Dallas. The initiative is a crucial component of the City of Dallas's Racial Equity Plan, and in 2018, Dallas's Cultural Plan. The strategic framework aims to help Dallas understand and address the racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic disparities throughout the city. The app can be downloaded for free or by visiting the App Store. All right, so again, fantastic job to everybody that put in the time, because it's not easy. It's one thing to make the app. The hardest part, to be very real, is the information that you're going to be providing and how you're going to be giving it out. How do you make it fun? Not just fun and engaging and all those keywords, but how do you make it, how do you give off all this truth and all the information? How do you make it fun? Let's just be real. How do you make it fun and in a way that's useful, right? So it's not just information. We've got lots of books in libraries that no one will ever read, okay? But some of the best information is in books that will probably never be read. And thanks to applications like this, that information can be brought out and put in front of people in ways that would have never read the book, right? So this is really cool. Congratulations to the City of Dallas on making and pushing the technology forward, right? And using it not just for games and not just for pumps and dumps, but actually using it for a purpose. And that is the best part about it. So thank you, Dallas, for growing and doing this whole thing. We're going to move back over here to the Over the Reality and kind of talk about what you can do with these things, just like the City of Dallas did. Now, the City of Dallas, they made their own app, which was very cool. Good on them. But with an app like Over the Reality or with SpearWorld Universe, you don't have to try and go get people to download your app. There's a user base already there. And yes, as a city, you can say, well, we've already got all of our residents. That's great. But in a case like this, not only do you only have just your residents that only read only your newspaper, now you have the globe of people that are going to be searching all the time. That I have more global friends through these applications than I do through any of the businesses or military career that I ever had. It's through these things where I've been able to connect with people from anywhere, from Canada, from France. Some of our best partnerships, like with Universal Basic Compute, some of the greatest, minds that we've been able to meet, these young people coming in, have been accessible through this that we would have never met without it being through these global apps. So if I'd only been stuck on only my city and only doing my thing, I would have lost so much opportunity. And that's where utilizing. So if the city does, maybe they take that same app and there's spots, then they do the exact same thing on here, right? Now, the nice thing about having your own app is it is the closed garden. You can do your own thing. You can control it, right? You know what the data coming in and the data going out, and you have all that stuff. And that's great. It's fantastic. It's needed. Um, but again, you don't have the access to all of those other people already here. So if you have something like this, with people already walking around, they're looking for things to see. They're already searching the world, already looking for spots. So if you have an app like that, and then you put it, let's say right here, and now it's a red dot, boom. You don't have to put all of the historical markers out through here. You can use it as a hotspot. Bam. And so then they tap it and then they get into your closed walled garden, which makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like you have your billboards up that aren't your property, but it gets them to your property. And that's kind of the goal here. So in cases like this, where you have all of this available property to rent and to utilize and to activate, where people are going to be walking, it's not just people are going to be walking, but you know for a fact that in Austin at South by Southwest, there's going to be groups of people walking around telling people to check this stuff out. Look at the AR, look at the XR, download, like just let's play. Okay. So we can and we will. And that's what we're going to be doing at South by Southwest. So congratulations one more time to Dallas, and thank you for leading that charge and bringing this. I love what I really love about this app is the awareness that it's bringing to the overall space, right? So anybody that's been dreaming of these days when we will finally get to have all of these things where people are going to be playing with AR, and it's not going to be me telling them, it's not going to be you telling them, it's going to be somebody else. We're going to be doing these things when we finally get to that day, right? And we're almost there. We're getting closer. So that's what's up right there. We are about let me make sure I'm not lying. We're about 20 minutes out from the normal hour. All right. We've got, oh, I think I can see a comment. What's this comment set? We got hearts everywhere. We got hearts everywhere from R to Alley. Let's go. So that's what's up over there. Let's take a look real quick before we get out of here, though. For real, for real. Let's go over here to the most unofficial SXSWXR event page. If you have not clicked and gone here yet to that .xyz right there, see that .xyz. If you have not gone to that .xyz and put look at that. There's one added, March 7th to the 16th, THC sleepover. That's that campground. That's that campground. You still need a place to stay? You don't need a place to stay. Just come camp. But that's what's up. So if you haven't added your event to this page yet, if you haven't added your XR experience to this page yet, you need to. You're going to want to do it on a computer. Don't go with mobile. I don't know why. Mobile hasn't been working very well for the tap in plug-in stuff, but go through your mobile and it will work. Or not through mobile, go through your computer and it will work. I promise you, right? And by promise, I mean it should. And if it doesn't, just reach out, send $1 Land a message, okay? And yeah, and we will do our best. We'll do our best. All right, let me show you. Let's go back to where is it? Let's look at this real quick. If I can, let's go. I need to. Now, I haven't showed y'all this before, but this is going to be what's called the mywebar.com. Okay. And let's go stop sharing, present, screen, share screen. I don't show this often, if ever, but we like to play with things. We like to play with AR, and this has made it really simple to be able to do that. As you can see, we got Sweet Home CannaBama. There's Endo Terrell. There's Spinning Hex. There's just some different. There's the HB2, and you can see where it's like, these are the amount of views that it's gotten, in the past couple days or weeks or whatever, right? There's the Wonder Boy shirt, the Wonder Boy hat activations. There's something just for fun. But one of the things that this whole, why are we looking at this? Well, we've been talking about where and how and different platforms that you can publish your stuff through, right? So we started the year off, I believe, looking at like StreamYard Universe. We've gone into things like what was the other ones? We've gone and looked at here. We've gone and looked at SupAR Universe. We've looked at Over the Reality. We've looked at Illust AR. By the way, Illust, if you're still at East Denver, go check out the people from Illust. I believe they were at Rhino Park, so they might still be around. It's just the weekend, right? So go check them out over there. They are in town. I do know that for sure. But Illust AR, we've looked at some others that were more Web3 based. This one, my Web AR, is very Web2 based. It makes it super simple to drag and drop stuff into. Okay, this is not now. This is not there are lots of things you can do. Okay, but let's go look at this first. Let's go look at plans before we go any farther. Maybe we'll look at plans. So it's not the cheapest option around. It's not the cheapest option around at all. So as you can see, like the digital marketing side of things, the full on, the everything you want, right? The whole everything is $1,000 a month. All right. So to do and that's at the yearly cost. So if we go with monthly, it's $1,200 a month. All right. That's the ultimate. You get the everything. You get the everything, right? That's everything. Digitize audience from your offline products, okay, and get value data. So everything, $1,200 a month. Now, it can be worth it there, okay, because you get things like the scan real world environments and spatial tracking. Okay, so you get all the same stuff that you're going to get with the Niantic, you're going to get with Over the Reality and all those things. You get the real world objects with 3D object tracking, 10 gigabytes of storage, cloud storage, all these fun things, augmented electronics, industrial equipment, toys, figurines, and more. Like you're starting to get digital and stuff like that, where you're starting to touch something and a thing over in the real world starts to get activated. Okay, these are fun. Custom code editor. All right, that starts at $400 a month. The Pro, where it's just in the door, you just get some simple stuff. I like to use my Web AR, and I personally have Well, I lost myself there, and now we're back to this camera, but that's okay. We're gonna stay. We're gonna play. Yeah, cool. This actually popped up now, where it didn't before, but that's all right. So we're coming up towards the end here. Anyways, we're about 15 minutes left. But this is just super simple. If you don't want to pay for it, you've got like 5 previews or something like that. If you just want to see what it's like, you can drag and drop your products. It just makes it very easy to drag and drop, add the link, and then boom. Because once they go into this and they see the AR pop up,
it makes it a little easier to download an app that's specific for these things. Because if you are a brand, like I showed you the Indoterra, if you are a brand or anything like that, where you have an activation up on your wall, well, now when people go home, right, if you've already built that relationship of, that trust within the customer, that with to build that relationship with your clients, with your customers of, download this, open this, boom, it activates. They're like, wow. It's like, yeah. Now, if you download this app, say like Over the Reality or something like that, where there's links in there, and I have a product that you can buy because your wallet's already connected to it. So now when you go home, instead of necessarily having to come back, you just click it, poof, now you can buy it, do all those things. So the world is changing. I highly recommend. This is just one. This is just one of the many, but it's very simple. And I just wanted to show everybody that these are some of the steps that we use personally inside our onboarding into the space. Okay, so I usually start off with a web AR, lead that into one of the app downloads, and really show them what the difference between and the strengths. Why use this one and not that one? Well, I use all of them. Well, how come you use all of them? Well, because I use them this way. Boom, boom, boom. SphereWorld's great for it loads the whole world at one time. I can't say this enough. It loads the whole world at one time. That's just, that in and of itself is just amazing, right? All Over the Reality has so many strengths to it, from the isolation, okay, of your own products and the token gating aspect, the links themselves, the gamification that's coming, and all those things. The 35% splits for an overland owner for any activation on the other layer. So just side note, that $5,000 that you're going to go spend, or that $5,000, like you should spend $5,000 on this, but that 5,000 OBR that you're about to go spend right here at this spot, you could make that back. You could make it back pretty quick, especially with it being right there at ACL. So with all of these things that Over the Reality has been promising and delivering or bringing to us, they got all that VC money coming in. They just announced the 35% split for all the activity going on the overland. We'll see what's going on there. This right here, that $700, you could make that back just in staking somehow, some way, really quick. So with the AI agents and everything else coming on, this could be the deal of the year. I don't know. Just go and get it though. Because as you get it, we will talk about it. That one, and then there's a couple over at Walt Disney in Florida, out there at Epcot, that are also, I think one of them's for 15,000 OVR. There's more. Where are we going? We're going over here somewhere. But yeah, so go ahead, check all those things out. Let's go. This has got to be it. This got to be it. And I wonder if you know how it feels. All right, so check it out. There's a Disney World thing right there. It's got to be. There's a Walt Disney thing. There's all these places out here, 15,000 OBR, 5,000 OBR. There's different locations all around the world that you can go get into. I hope you do. And join us at South by Southwest in Austin. It's going to be a blast. If you still need your camping spot, okay, don't hesitate to reach out and say, hey, I still need my spot. If you don't need a spot, you just want to hang out. You just want to hang out with some cool people. By all means, you can do that as well. We would love to hang out with cool people. We love cool people. If you're interested, okay, and being a part of any of the future events, like Texas Hemp Stalk, for example, that's coming up, the campgrounds that we're going to be staying at, there's going to be a lot more details coming out on that as well. Because it's about to get so dumb. But yeah, so if you want to hang out with, I'm not going to name drop the people that are going to be around. Just know that it's a campground. It's going to be chill. It's going to be just outside the way, but it's going to be just close enough where we can do the things we need to do. So I hope to see you, and I look forward to seeing you in Austin at South by Southwest. I am Charles. I go by Hexadice sometimes. This is the Descheduled Cannabis. This is the Lifted Lolly. This is the Special K glass, and this is a Wonderland hat. We will see you in Austin. Can't wait. Excited to. Deuces.